Ciao ragazzi, Anthony back for another video, this time another transfer video. It is the Lookman saga all over again, and it looks like there is more distance, breaching between us and this deal, and it looks like we know why. Now, at this point in time, if you're PERCASSI, why don't you just come out and say that you don't want to sell to Inter? Why don't you just do that? You see, I don't mind like what he's saying, but it just doesn't make sense from our point of view and from this deal's point of view. You're saying that you rejected an offer of about 20 to 22 million from Paris last year, and then you go and value your player at double and a half that money with one less year on his contract and one more year on his age book. And you say that you'll only sell to a big European club. Inter goes and makes the Champions League final. Yeah, we get our asses walloped, but it is a Champions League final nonetheless. Can anybody else in the world besides Paris show me their Champions League final that they qualified for last season? Probably fucking not. And that's about it. That's about it, because now PERCASSI is saying that a non-Italian club, it has to be a big European club and not one from Italy. So at this point of time, my brother, just come out and say you don't want to sell to Inter. Just come out and say it and we'll move on. We will move on happily. But just like Kulusevski and just like Koopmeiners, you are trying to drag this player and the club that wants to buy him through the dirt a little bit longer so that the player can be mentally not ready for next season. You're trying to take as much of his emotional, spiritual, and mental energy as possible. Then you're going to send him to the club that spends the most amount of money in Italy, knowing too well that they've only got about 8 or 9 days to integrate themselves before the preseason. The club's scrambling with their finances because when you leave a deal this expensive, this late, usually there are repercussions that come with it. Now the problem for me is that it's not July 31st, it's not August 1st, it's August 5th. And it'll be the 6th tomorrow and the 7th the next day. Yeah, I'm teaching you kindergarten calendars now, but it is what it is. We need to find somebody else. Today is the last day for me. I'm at my wit's end. And you know what? It's not that bad. That's why I'm saying just move on. I'm just saying just move on. I was never more than 51%, 52% convinced that this was going to happen. And now if it does happen, it will shock me. It will be like a nice surprise gift on a birthday or Christmas. Just move on. Show Atalanta that if you're going to price him at 45, 50, we can definitely get someone else for that price. Me, personally, I'd go straight to Manchester United and lowball them for Joshua Zirkzee in this situation right now. I'd go right up to him and go, yo, loan, obligation 40 mil. Loan, option 45. Just trigger and tickle the loan option with Manchester United and see if they budge for Zirkzee in that situation. Guys, don't lose too much sleep over the Lookman deal. Start to lose sleep over the fact that, yeah, we might not be bending over and caving for Atalanta, but Atalanta own the player. Atalanta set the price. Beppe Marotta and the club are not going to be willing to go that one little extra step to meet the price. That's still the most concerning thing, our situation. All right. Have a nice day, everyone. Ciao.